This year's Jimmy Jenkins Legacy Award belongs to
Charlie Neal, our Jimmy Jenkins Legacy Award recipient. For more than 40 years, Neal has been a transformative voice in black college athletics. In 1980, he called the first nationally televised CIAA regular season basketball game, becoming a pioneering television voice for HBCU sports. During his 24 years at BET, he elevated the national visibility of the CIAA and HBCUs as both lead play-by-play announcer and executive producer. His legendary partnership with Lem Barney helped define an era of black college sports broadcasting. A Hall of Famer and lifelong advocate, Charlie Neal's impact continues to strengthen the CIAA's national legacy. The Jimmy Jenkins Legacy Award recipient, Charlie Neal.
accepting the award on behalf of Mr. Charlie Neal will be CIAA Hall of Famer Mr. Kermit Blunt.
Hey, I miss Charlie today.
Yeah, unfortunately, he couldn't be here, and certainly he sends his sincere apology for not being able to be here, and he asked me to accept the award for him, and there's no other person better than Charlie that I would accept the award for.
He's my friend, and he's married to one of my best friends. We played basketball together.
You told me that corporate.
Yeah, we were roommates. Yeah. Charlie used to hang around after BT and all that kind of stuff. That's the way we've known him since for a very long time. His voice, he's in every Hall of Fame.
Oh, absolutely.
He's normally doing this, so I'll call him and tell him you need to come do your job, sir.
It's funny because I met him back in the '80s when he started with the BET and doing black college football when I was at Howard, and it's just funny how this CIAA evolves and just does a circle. When you start looking at Donald Ware, who was at Howard, I coached at Howard. He watched me. I think he refereed some games that I played and probably refereed some games that I coached. And I probably had some words for him somewhere down the line. Then I look back at the Pete Hunter and being at Virginia Union, who we fought daily, and I look at George Leonard, who we played against, but then we played together in the All-Star game. I look at Biggie Bell, who I watched in Richmond play when I was, we were coming through high school. So this thing just keeps revolving. Circle. And then we talk about Mr. Whitted and Fred. Of course, it's a Winston alum. I'm a Winston alum, and to know what he was doing. I didn't know when I was a player what he was doing because he met me in 1976 and he says, "Hey man, you went to Armstrong High School in Richmond." I'm like, "How does this guy know this?" And
I think he was a spy.
Yeah, man. But so I know I got off subject a little bit, but just tell you how this circle.
But this is what Charlie Neal does. We know when he tells stories, he would have made all those connections and dots because he's seen it all.
He has.
And that's what made his voice so special in the media.
Well, it's something special when you hear that voice. I heard it back in the '80s, and I'm like, "Who is this guy?" And then I got a chance to meet him, and once I met him, man, it's like he's been my family since.
Yeah. I mean, you remember when we had BET Sports?
Yeah.
I mean, and then to actually see him be at CIAA and calling the games, it's like starstruck for us.
Well, it's funny, Jackie, you say that because, for a lot of people who really don't know, back in the day, you only had one black college team on TV, and that was Grambling.
Yeah.
We got up every Sunday morning. We would look at the Notre Dame show, and all of a sudden, Eddie Robinson came on, and we watched his show. And that was the only black college program that you saw on TV. And then when Charlie got into the business in the '80s and they started doing BET, started to do black college football, man, it was huge.
Yeah.
And when you got a BET game, you were doing something,
Yeah.
And, of course, we made a run at Howard, of course, and We won their first championship in '87 with Coach Jeffries, and of course Charlie was right there, and so this is a full circle, man.
Yeah,
It's
it
a full
is.
circle.
This award is special. It's the Jimmy
It is.
Jenkins Leadership Award that the board implemented a few years ago, and so he's the recipient this year. What do you think Charlie would say today?
He would be very. Oh God.
Well, when I called him and told him, because I think he still wanted to do the commentating,
Yeah.
and he was like, "You give me the award, so I can't commentate." I was like, "That is not true.
That sounds like him.
It's not true."
But he would be humble, and he would probably give all the props and all the recognition to somebody else.
He would.
That's who Charlie is.
He would.
He's never looked for any recognition for anything he's done. He just wanted to do it and be a part of it, and he's a part of it.
He is.
He's a lifetimer. He's a lifer in this.
He is CIAA.
She is, yeah.
Well, thank you for accepting his award
Absolutely.
today. We'll give him a call later on and check on him.
Absolutely.
And just ask that you keep Charlie and his family in your
Please
prayers as he's resting and just trying to get healthy. So
Please do.
yeah, just very grateful for him to receive this award. Thank you.